Hi, it's Aisha here from God FM, and this is a public announcement and prayer. Today, I think, is about the 9 of May. No, sorry, July, even 2026, of many days of living in a hell. Actually, I've lost count of the days and the years of this ongoing torture, torment, hacking, stalking, terrorizing, gassing, poisoning that has been conducted against me in my life. So this is a public prayer for all those who equip the Stingray equipment around my home. I pray for your demise and destruction. For all neighbors participating in this, I pray for your destruction, that your children and your family, your mothers, your fathers will slip and fall and break their fucking necks. For each one of you to have just terrible bad news in every single way. May you become so unwell. I pray that your children and family will drown in pools and in the sea and be hit by buses. I pray that you will lose comprehension of being a human being and that you'll behave like a dog. Instead of me being called crazy or schizophrenic when I'm a victim of crime, I pray for your destruction. I pray also that you are exposed for all the activities that you have conducted against me in my life, for destroying my life, for destroying my car, and for destroying any peace that I'm entitled to as a person born in this world. For each person, I pray you would just have such bad luck and bad news. I pray. I also want to announce that I don't intend to do any more online activities from today. I'm coming offline. I've just had enough of it. I cannot operate. I've asked for help. No one would do anything. And this is a public prayer that I will only resume activities for the Lord publicly, online, once I see these people are prosecuted and put in jail from today. I'm not doing any daily light. I'm not doing the daily sword of truth. I'm not doing any ministry work for the Lord. I am on strike, fasting and praying. I don't want to do anything like in any way celebrate my life. I hate a tear. I wish I was never born. I wish the Lord would delete the day I was made. I've told you this already. And until I get justice and I can actually sleep in my own home at night and I can rest and not be hacked and stalked by Stingray and Pegasus, my life is on hold, and I am not going to in any way try and communicate with anybody online or in any way have any activities in a life of horror. I don't want to be here. Today I electrocuted myself on a plug socket. There was a little light fitting which plugs in to the electrics, and I'd pulled it loose, so the wires were hanging out, and it was dark and I couldn't see. So when I put my hands against it, I actually stood there being electrocuted, full electrocution, but the power for the electricity did not go out because these people have rigged it up so that the power is unsafe in my home. I've had an electrical fire in my cooker. I've had gas also leaks in my home. And I've also got lights that come on when the electricity's off. So today I've got a kitchen light now that comes on by itself with a subtle light. It's not a full version of the light. But this is just, I'm tired of it. I don't want to live like this. I don't want to be here. So I want to announce this today. I've told the Lord the same. I don't want to be here. I'm past caring, actually, if this stops. What I need in order for me to resume my work for the Lord is for these people to actually go to jail and for me to be financially compensated. I cannot conduct my life while people are actively doing this to me. No one will stop them. I've had enough of it. I'm exhausted. I'm tired. I don't want to be here. To be honest, there isn't much keeping me here. I pray to God that a bus will come and hit me and I will not be here anymore. I don't want to be here. I really don't. I've never felt more passionate about anything, actually, than not wanting to be in this earth. And I feel the same every day. And I will not change my mind until I see people arrested and put in jail. This is up to the Lord to do that. And if he's unhappy with me, then he can dismiss me from my services for him. But I've just reached the point where I just cannot take anymore. The Lord says in the Bible that he will never ever overload you with burdens that you cannot take. And he says, my burden is light. Hand it to me. So I hand it to God as I surrender everything and I close down everything now. If I resume services for the Lord, then it will only be once I see people arrested. And, I'm not accused of being a drunkard. I don't even drink. All right, I've had enough of being the laughing stock of this town. So I'm coming offline. And, if you want to know about me, what I'm doing, then mind your own fucking business, is what I say. And get your own fucking life, stalkers. And I pray God will destroy you all. When I see results that I've prayed for today, then I will resume my work for the Lord. I don't know if I'll ever get justice here, but I just cannot continue pretending I'm okay. I'm not okay. I'm really actually worried about myself. What really pisses me right off is that if I contact the police, they want to put me in a mental asylum, and I'm a victim of crime. I expect the Lord to do something. I guess you could say it's an ultimatum that I've made with the Lord right now. And I've had a horrible life, and I've worked really hard. I was a good wife. I was a good mother. I don't deserve this. It's unfair. It really is. As far as I'm concerned, it's very unfair. I don't mind to be poor. I really don't mind. But not being able to in any way operate without some sick psychopath neighbors sticking their fucking nose in and wanting to know everything what I'm doing. I'm on strike. I've had enough of it. I'm not going to pretend I'm okay. Other people say, oh, it's all right. All you do is ignore them. No. I've had enough. I have had enough. And I think that it's time for the targeted individuals to become vigilantes. If there is no justice from the current judicial system, then I think it's time to impose our own justice. If the Lord won't do it, then we must do it. We cannot allow child-eating, blood-drinking psychopaths to terrorize innocent people. I'm not the only victim of this crime. There are many victims, and the government are ready to pounce on each one as they've isolated them, turned their families against them, poisoned them and gassed them, put all sorts of stuff in their house, set up Stingray and Pegasus so they can watch, stalk and terrorize them, take over their telephone number, pretend that phones can't be hacked when they can. Internet can be hacked and can be taken over. Today I've reset my router as a hidden network, and I've got 2 different networks on it for Wi-Fi. And each time for one of them, they keep switching it off. And this is because they've got control of it. I'm not going to sit and pretend. I don't want to be here, and I don't want to pretend. For me, I'm not okay. I'm not going to pretend I am okay. Every day is a day of dread. I dread waking up here. I dread going out. I dread doing anything. And you might say, oh, you're letting fear overtake. No, it's not fear. It's knowing that this will never be dealt with. And people will get away with it. And I don't feel that I can continue in this way. I'm a real person and I've had enough. Sorry. So this is what I've told the Lord also. I pray the Lord will protect me and all the other targeted individuals. I pray that there will be some big case and the Epstein files will expose what's been happening and people like me will be compensated. All right. So I'm just going to go back to being me. I don't think I've ever been me. I've been allowed to be me in any way. But I'm not a pretender. I'm not a wannabe. I'm not a fake. I am who I am. My name is Aisha Hart, and I'm a targeted individual. And like I said, when I went to the pound store yesterday, the guy I was saying about, so many days and the hot weather, and he said, oh, we've got to enjoy it because we never know when our last day will be here. And I said to him, actually, I wish I was never born. And I said, I really do hope that my life is terminated here soon, very soon, because I don't want to be here anymore. In a nice way, I said this to this man, and this is how I feel. And no one should be here wishing they were never born. What's the point in being here? If you can't have it, I don't see the point. I cannot have relationships. I cannot have friendships. I cannot be married. I cannot have a husband. I cannot have children without the child-eating, blood-drinking psychopaths intercepting all communications, work, family, finances. And I surrender to the Lord. You know what? I don't want to be here. It's I have no control of my life. And it's a fight just to stay in this world, to be in this world in any way. I pray also that all the police that have turned a blind eye to this, I pray that this happens to them. I'm on a fast. A fasting which will rotate. So I'll do 3 days no eating and no drinking. I may do it for longer. I basically would like to test the limits on my body to see how long I live until I get justice. I am on a big strike. This is like, there's a guy called Done Deal on TikTok, and he says to a strike, stop paying your bills, stop, cooperating in society. Well, I'm doing more than that. I'm stopping everything. As it is, I go online and I do my broadcasts and whatever. But now I won't do any of that. And so this is my way of closing down my life and my existence, making my exit strategies to exit this life. And those are the plans I'll be making to exit this life, this existence, as best I can, with the Lord's help. And hopefully I'll have a nice exit, because it's been a fucking awful, horrible place, this life. I hate it here. I wish I was never born. I wish it with all my being. I hate the fact that my ex-husband has a happy life. Everything's great for him. and he works for BT Cybersecurity, and he did a lot of this to me, and no one will put him away. I want justice, and I won't come off my strike until I get justice. I will do different things, and I will test my body to the limits to see how long it takes me to die, because I don't want to be here. Okay? Alright. It's Aisha from God FM, and you won't be able to find me because I'm coming offline. I will leave up whatever I've put online, and if God decides to do something, like give me justice and have these people put away and financially compensate me for being an experiment, like an insect or an animal that's played with for fun, then I might come back. Who knows? Anyway, have a good day. It's Aisha from God FM. Take care.